Hey Dana, this is Daniel from Josh and Any SEO. So we're going to take a quick look at the website, see what's going on, and see what we can do. So right off the bat, unless I got the wrong website, Supreme Creation Building and Remodeling business.site. This is a created Google website, meaning it's literally just to have the name and say you have a website. It's not going to get you anywhere. The reason I know that is because there's almost zero content on here. And as far as adding things to it, yes, you can add, but you're using their domain, their website, and all you have is pictures. So there's not going to be a lot that you're going to be able to do with this. And just to show you, this is the back end of it. It's a tool I use is called Ahrefs. It lets me know exactly how Google ranks you. Now, the only reason why you're getting a good rank here and here is because it is Google powered. That's it. Otherwise, you have no backlinks, no referring domains, and no organic keywords. Now, what they are, a backlink is where you have your website linked somewhere else where somebody can click on it, and a referring domain is when it returns to you. Currently, you're at zero. Now, it looks like a cheat code over here, but your DR and UR rating, a UR rating is how much Google likes your website, and a DR rating is how much Google trusts you. Well, when you buy from them specifically, like their own website, of course they're going to give you high ratings for that, but that doesn't mean it's going to help you. And in this case, it doesn't. You do have one organic keyword. I did look at it. It is one keyword called Supreme Creations, which isn't going to help you. Let's take a look at what a keyword actually is. So a keyword is comprised of anything somebody would put in Google to search for anything. A good keyword is when it is location specific and service specific, such as Painters, Tucson, Arizona. I might have spelled that wrong. Probably did spell that wrong. But this is something we know is very specific to your location. So somebody in Tucson, Arizona is looking for a painter. Now, by the way, this type of keyword where it's location and service specific is is how an ad is created. It's the basis for creating a Google ad. Now, right off the bat, you do have your Google ad. You have another ad for GMB, and then we have our Google My Business profile. Now, very important to get in here. About 30 to 40% of all people searching for anything will click on one of these three guys here. I did not mean to do that. I did not mean to do that either. Here we go. Okay, so we got Yelp as your. So number one in the organic search is Yelp. Number two is Angie, but then we have Ivan's painting. So Ivan is number one in this area. Let's find out why. So he has a drop down menu for services. Unfortunately, these are not all of his services. There's a lot more in here. Exterior painting comprises of power washing and fence and deck painting, as well as, outside of the house, of course. Interior painting also comprises of a lot of stuff, sheetrock repair, cabinet painting, different things like that. It's not just blanket, words here. So that's already problem number one I have. They have a blog, which means they're going to rank for a lot of keywords they may not need. And then there's no phone number up here. That is problem number one. No phone number, because you want people to come in here, click on the phone number, and be done with it. Then as we scroll through, and by the way, this is a cheat code. I can find out if they had somebody do it really well or somebody just kind of do whatever it wants. See, it's not there. You can put keywords in file names. That's what you want to save them as, and they didn't do that. But anyway, just scrolling through why choose us, transform your home. So they talk a tiny bit about it, but not enough. It just if you want to repaint the entire house according to your preferences, interior painting is as good as a place to start as any. It's like almost as if they don't care. Like it's not getting anyone's attention. Way I would get somebody's attention is, hey, remember that first day you bought your house, how you loved the way it looked, and maybe you're looking around and you're like, this doesn't quite feel the same way it did before. Well, hey, guess what? A new coat of paint will make you feel as if you just moved in that day. Let us take the time to make your house look as good as new again. Something like that. It catches people's attention. Our team is for you. Our team is top rated. Home painting has never been easier. 3 ways that you can go about it. Customer love. And then, okay, this is also important, but just not here. You can put it on top of the page, stuff like that. Ivan's painting, great. Let's take a look behind the scenes. Now, they are doing well behind the scenes, don't get me wrong. I just think that it's not going to be too hard to beat them because they have a UR and DR rating that is 23 and 24. That's very good. Plus, it's they could be better. 30s and 40s is where you want it, and they do have a ratio of 1:1, which is great. They do have 576 backlinks though, with 36 referring domains. Now, out of those 36 referring domains, only 9 of them actually refollowed them back, which means that, well, what is it, like 29 of them, 20 something of them, 27 of them aren't very good. And they do have 247 different keywords. But remember that blog they had? That's going to actually take up a lot of space. So let's take a look at it, see what they got. We're going to look at the keywords, the volume the keywords bring in, the traffic they are getting to the website, and then the position they're in. As soon as it loads, of course. So Ooh, here we go. Painting Tucson. So that is a location specific and a service specific keyword. 500 people a month search for it. They're getting 177 because they're in position 2, almost 20%. Wait, yeah. Tucson painters, 500 a month, 46 because they're in position 5. It goes down in percentage wise based on, I mean, it's almost 10%. Wait, this is almost 30%. 40%? Almost 40%. It's about 37%. Wow. Anyway, the higher you are, the higher the percentages of what the volume is. But Ivan's painting, not very good keyword because anyone in the world can search for it. Of these 22 people, they're probably either repeat customers or they're paying a bill. Interior painting Tucson, excellent. 100 people a month, they're getting 22, 20%, and they are in position number 3 for it. So you see how they're all service and location specific? Well, most of them, except for like Ivan's painting. That is what you want. You want painters Tucson, 518, 9. That's pretty good. So that's what? 2%? 2%. So how does this really help you guys out, Dana? Honestly, all you need to do is we need a new website. Okay, we Google used websites are can be fine, but you don't have the same uh, play and creative use that you would want. So that's number one. Number two is content on that website. We need content. We need to break up your pages. Make sure that you have separate pages for separate things you speak about, like your locations and your services. Number three is going to be your keywords. You got to get keywords in there as well. Number four is we got to get backlinks. And if that means going over to Ivan's painting and taking the good ones from them, so be it. But we're not stealing them. We're using the same ones they're using, and then adding an additional 20 on top. And that's pretty much those four things in a row will help you start ranking to the number one spot in this area or any area you do so choose. Well, if you do have any questions, Dana, please feel free to reach out. I did let you say I would talk a little bit about Facebook or marketing and stuff like that. Here's how you do it. You look at other people's posts for ads, and you find out exactly who has got the most back and forth conversations about the ad. Those are the ones you want to look at, see how they're built, and then do the same exact thing yourself. Best advice I can ever give. Well, that's all I got. If you have any questions, reach out. If you need any, clarification on something, again, always reach out. Other than that, you have a good one.